Alright, time for a Amumu game. I will be playing against a Shaco here, which is a bit concerning, I would say. Yeah, I mean, he's playing AP Shaco, actually. That's slightly better for me, because that does mean that I don't have to worry about invades as much, because AD Shaco is a lot more threatening, especially early on, but his boxes are going to hurt, I guess, and I will be building a relative amount of HP. So later on, it might be a bit painful. We'll see. I'll be solo starting Raptors here because that way I can avoid the aggression from Shaco the best, since that's the most unlikely thing I think he would expect. So I'll definitely do that. The elo of this game is going to be Emerald elo, like Emerald 3, 2-ish MMR. So you guys are aware. And yeah, I'll show you how to play some Amumu. Yeah, I'm going to start Raptors here, which is a strategy you can easily do on Amumu. You're very good at this. You just have to basically insta-E. You see this is off cooldown super fast because of all the Raptors hits, and you just spam it. There we go. Gonna drag this up a bit. Use another E. Dragging it up further. We're going for the Krugs next. Take W second for the clear. We're just gonna set ourselves up for like a level 5 type sequence clear right here, where we just do the Raptors, Krugs, red buff, and then do the bot side, do the bot skull, and to go back to the Raptors respawn in 4 minutes. So that's all we're looking for here. Should all die to the pet, hopefully. Nope. Okay, fine. So, potentially if he invades me here, that'd be pretty scary. But again, it's an AP Shaco. It doesn't have Hail of Blades, so the chances of that killing me is much lower compared to Hail of Blades AD version in the early situation. We have a ward, so Shaco's pretty quick with it, so he'll most likely be seen in time if he did go for my blue, which he didn't. So I think I'm okay in that scenario. Take the Q here. Generally, you also don't need the potion to clear your jungle on Amumu. You're generally fine. However, if I do get invaded, having the potion is great, so I will take it for that reason. If I am against a jungler like a Zac, for example, that doesn't go for an invade, I will not have this potion in my inventory at all. Okay, let me see here. I was going for Gromp first for the better respawn on those camps. And then Gromp into blue, into bot scuttle, into the Raptors respawn with a potential mid lane gank is the angle I am looking for. I'll smite this, that's okay. Use 1 Q there for a bit of damage on this. I cannot afford to go for a bot lane gank here, by the way. If I go for a bot lane gank here, I'd lose potentially both of my topside camps. So the only gank, if you're going for this path, that you have is a mid lane gank. You really have to keep that in mind. Like if I go bot here and Shaco takes both my Krugs and my Raptors respawn, I will be not happy. That would be really, really bad for me. There's a small... What is this? You're dead. Nice. Actually interesting. That TF went for that aggression play. Okay. On that HP, I'm pretty surprised by that. Gonna danger ping my bot side, because we are going, as you can see, for the Raptors and Krugs respawn. They tried to fight me, but with that HP, I'm safe. Like, I could have flashed out and been fine anyway in that 2v1. It would have been fine, but TF being that low definitely gives me an opening, right? Not too bad for me. Alright. That TF flashed down, by the way. Like 9 or something. Alright. I get all of this here. Shaco is like within this vicinity on top side. Gonna danger ping. Fiora is, or Camille's gonna back anyway, most likely, so that should be fine, but still. Let's get this actually. Good. I can actually afford to buy the cloth armor as well, so I will. Sunfire first item is the one we're going for. It's a very good item. Good clear speed item, good tank item. It allows you to tank more hits with your E, which is also nice. Get just tankier, right? Take the targets, all good. So, as you can see here, the wolves just respawned off this sequence. So you can come out of base, do wolves, and then the Gromp, because I did it after wolves is now respawning as well. So this is the type of sequence I like to do on the Amumu. Starting the Raptors wise, and you have a very good route for you that is pretty defendable, I guess would be the word. It's hard to invade if they don't know exactly what you're doing. So that helped me in this scenario. Now, there's also a potential chance. Like, if I see the Shaco top lane here, I could go for the dragon. Or like an enemy jungler top lane in a scenario like this. You can definitely look for a potential dragon. I might be able to do that here. But I also have to keep in mind that the TF has ult. Might be able to gank mid potentially as well. Sweep here too. Don't see a Twisted Fate anywhere right now. I mean, I could just go for Scuttle. It's fine, but I don't have anything else to do. I thought like he's just not showing on mid lane right now, which is kind of weird. So I don't know what he's up to at the moment. He shows mid now. Interesting. And I can't go for dragon here because my bot lane just backed, so I'm just gonna go mid and see what happens. Very nice, CC. Well played. And now I just have to go back to my raptors because my top side is respawning. And my camp sequence is more important than dragon. With the nerfs to the dragon objective and stuff, I don't care that much. If I'm losing camp tempo for it, that hurts me more than actually getting the dragon or spending time to go for dragon. Plus as well in this scenario, my bot lane is in a negative prio state. So if they would both rotate on me, with Azir's ult also being down and Twisted Fate being able to ult into the play relatively quickly, it would end up quite badly for me regardless, most likely if they have any type of vision on it, so I do have to be careful for that as well. Shaco has not been seen for a while. There's a small chance Shaco dragons, I suppose. Could go bot lane with ult. I could consider doing that after red here. Like run out of base and go bot lane with ult or something like that. I'll wait for the red buff here. I don't know where Shaco is at the moment. Would he be doing... okay, TF is ulting bot, okay. I suppose the most likely place to be for Shaco to be right now would definitely be bot side with a dragon. I think I'm just gonna go Herald on spawn here and just see what happens. Because I have complete mid prio due to TF ulting towards the bot, so I feel like even if he would show up, I should still be fine with the Azir showing up. But I believe they're just doing dragon, so I'm just gonna go for the Rift Herald here and trade that for the dragon. Yes, it is. Good. Well, don't take my gold. I'm smiting that because I want my full 200 gold without her being able to walk in range. Good. I know his top side is up because he just did dragon, so I think he might be on his wolves here. Maybe he's doing my bot side camps. Camille has the mid lane play anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Gonna go for his respawn camps on top side here to trade potentially for my bot side camps. As I am assuming that that is going to be done by Shaco. If not, then that's fine, but... okay, he's not going for it. I'll just take these camps. I have plenty of time to place this Herald down. I'm not in a rush whatsoever, so I'm just going to do this. And then hold smite here, Shaco in mid lane, so he's not realizing his top side is down just yet. He should be able to plant over the wall towards the Scion gank here. Question is, do I want to go for it? Because moving up into the top side now. I think he just backed. I'm gonna back. So I can get the Sunfire here and then I build in towards... I'll find it. Get that because I can't afford my Sorks in one go. Now my top side camps are up. However, I am gonna go for my bot side because the Scuttle is also here, and with Shaco's placement, I think it might still be up. Just based on his placement there on the map. So we're gonna go for that. If he now trades for my topside camps, I guess that would be okay. But then his bot side camps will be respawning relatively soon. I'm gonna try to get bot lane now as well. See if I can hurry this up real quick. Interesting. Probably going to be very safe here. Yeah, nothing I can do, sadly. Right, well, it is what it is, I guess. Let me clear the wave here real quick. Get rid of this. I could just hit this and use my Herald on it. I'll Herald for some money. Yeah, screw it. I won't be able to finish the entire turret with it, but I'll get it low, at least, I think. I think the entire turret's optimistic. Okay, this is 2 plates additionally for me. So I got 3 plates out of that deal, which is quite good. I think that's a very worthwhile Rift Herald. That is done. Our plates, Lamau. Yeah, sure. There is the Shaco. See, C-Locken, which didn't work for me. There's a kill. Alright, good. Whatever. Don't care about the rest. It's fine with me. I just want to see C-Lock him as much as possible so he doesn't get the ult or move, and then use the sweeping trinket so he can spot where the Shaco goes. Because if he queues away from you, you'll see his direction and he just insta-dies. So it's completely free. That's what, like, you really need to keep your sweeper fighting a Shaco. That's fine, he got my blue buff, but I got all the plates on bot lane, so I'm okay with it, really. It's not too big of a deal. I mean, I say all the plates. There's still a plate left, and I mean, the final plate's worth the most when you get the first kill on turret as well. So I'm setting my bot lane up for a potential good income there. If they would be able to finish the turret, but that's okay. At the level up here, and then we go for the Krugs. I can go top lane here, actually. Because Camilla's ult, we have Soraka ult, and we have a lot of max HP and true damage. Alright, before we continue with the rest of this video, I quickly wanted to mention that about 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you do enjoy my content, it would be much appreciated if you consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and maybe hitting the like button as well. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this one. You have to ult! Ult, mate. Like, actually, what is he doing? Like, he could have ulted 15 years ago and it would have been fine. It's kind of wild. It's okay, man. Amumu does a lot of damage there. Like, W does a lot of HP damage based, or HP based damage to the Scion, so it would have been enough. However, if he doesn't want to click Camille ultimate, then it is what it is. I'm actually gonna... I don't think I'll reach this play anyway, so I'm just gonna take red here. 19 seconds on Dragon. I mean, that play's already done. I can just get this and I'll just go for his top side, I think, actually. I'll not smite. They dove bot lane pretty damn hard there. Still have the potion. I mean, it's not been useful to me so far. As you see, I don't really need it. You don't really need it. It's just a matter of if they invade you. You know, it can be very useful in that scenario. I'm gonna smite this and move up. He doesn't have Scion ultimate now, so he should just be straight up dead. Yep, no, that's fine. Maxing your W second, and we're just gonna go for his topside camps now. If he tries to fight me, he should be easily dead. I do have 2,000 gold in my inventory, but I have ult on level 10. I should be fine. Let's go for his blue buff, since I just respawned. And then we're just gonna try to take everything from him here. Also getting close to my smite upgrade as well, which is good. There's a small chance he dragons here, but I don't think he could do it. I'm just gonna, like, question mark ping it, so Soraka goes to check it. He is actually doing dragon there, wow. That should not be allowed, I don't think. Don't hit the dragon. You just have to avoid hitting dragon and it's yours. Oh, they did... Okay, they did not be able... They were not able to do it. I'm just gonna stay ahead of the Scion the entire time here so he doesn't get to walk past me. Gonna ult is fine, and then CC him once again and just finish him off. There we go. We do this into the Rift Herald. And it's gonna help me with that. I just want to make sure Scion doesn't get out there. It's fine ulting for that. I wasn't gonna probably use my ult anytime soon in that scenario anyway, I don't think, because there didn't look like any of a play. Gee, my English is out of the world right now. What am I doing? There was not a play that I could see in the foreseeable future that would require me to ult. Yes, that is exactly what I was trying to say. However, let's just get my entire top side here and on the reset. And we can play towards the bot side blue spawn and stuff like that. Got my item in base as well as 5 kills. Looking good here. No smite, that's fine. There we go. Good. All right, walk out of base, get the Leandries. I would have bought Sorks here, but I have money for this, so we're going for this. Buy another Amp Tome. Could have bought a Control Ward there, but there's no Dragon up, so I don't see the value in it right now. If I had the objective up there, I would have bought it, but otherwise I don't really care that much. Because I have no valuable place to place the Control Ward, and I think it's still a considerable waste of money for solo queue purposes. For the most case, if you have a Swooping Trinket, you're fine. So, yeah. Finish the bot side camps, look for the scuttle here as well. We are currently ahead, but could still be thrown. Twitch is not in a bad spot at the moment. Just gotta keep it nice and clean. I'll have flash ult in 10 seconds. Camille is now easily beating Sion too with those 2 kills I gave him. So that's good. Do this, go bot. This is looking a little spicy, but Camille's also teleporting. To the Twitch. Could have smited that for the assist at the very least, which would have been better for me, but I didn't. That is a kill. Okay. I'm just gonna take the scuttle then. Unstoppable. An TP coming in. Should have smited for the assist at least, to be honest. Really should have. I didn't though. Let's look at this bot side situation. I think it might be up. It's not. Okay, fine. Ezreal's rich. Oh. Interesting. Don't care about this, I don't think. Do I? Just a potion. I might as well use it now, I guess. His wolves are up. I'm trying to just deny him as well in this scenario. Like, the more camps I can take from him, the better now. Okay, now I have to rotate because my team is dying. So you see the Twisted Fates, and he's dead. Should be able to finish the Milio here as well. He should be dead too. Perfect. And I just rift Herald the mid turret here now. Got no clue where Twitch is. Oh, he's there. Okay. I'm gonna sweep. There he is. Nah, let's not do this. It's a bit too... Okay. Well, we're doing this apparently. Fair enough. Okay, that's not it. I don't know about this one, man. That seems a little bit greedy there, Azir. You also didn't hit the Twitch with it, so... You know, kind of a good luck situation, guys. I'm leaving. I get the Raptors real quick. I cannot get the red buff, but the Raptors should be doable. I'm almost fast at those. Camille gets the top push. They get the red buff. I can't contest it, sadly. Because the numbers disadvantage is just a bit too big. I'm getting close to my demonic here, which is good. Still not buying Sorks though. Normally I have those pretty quickly, but in this game it seems to not end up working out that way. That's okay. I do want this dragon. If Camille moves down, it should be completely fine. Let me hit this. He is in fact doing it as expected. I'm gonna go over this way so I can avoid the box. Got it. It's not, I mean, it's not the most ideal thing in the world, but no, kind of whatever. Let's go for this. I need to reset though.
Let me give you a hug.
I could look for a Baron. Alright, so again, it ends up working out this way. So we're just gonna go demonic here. I will still probably get Sorks, because with like Sorks are just great on Amumu. But I mean, at this stage, you know, they lose a bit of value for sure. They're like really good early. It's gonna ult out, it's fine. I'm not even gonna bother chasing that. I don't care. I really don't mind. He can just do what he wants. Nothing else for him to do there, really. He's also not worth the money. He's 0 and 4, so chasing him is absolutely pointless. That's...
Shut down.
We shoot Baron. Normally I don't want to tank this. But Ezreal has respectable damage and Azir has respectable damage, so I'm not against tanking it. It cuts my damage in half, and the damage number you see here, the 1900, is half the damage I do. So I do a tremendous amount of Baron damage. And now it's even like worse because I'm obviously tanking Baron. I get this debuff, so I do 50% reduced damage. So I have to keep that in mind as well. Why? Just why, man? Why? Actually. Oh boy, that is probably a dead Ezreal. Oh, good E. Trying to kill them both. Alright, Camille just cleans it up, sure, whatever. I have to respect Shaco here.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
All my hard work and Camille yoinks my kill. Sag. That's fine though. As long as she doesn't take my XP, I'm fine with it, really. Okay. Enemy team is holding on a decent amount, I will say. My team's positioning is not too great. Like, they're opening themselves up to a lot of kill pressure from them, so it's not the best. Ezreal's lost his shutdown as well earlier. Not within the last play, I don't think, but yeah, again, earlier against the Shake, we lost 1,000 gold. So I'm gonna go Sorks anyway, and then I will look for... Magic Resist is good here. I'm gonna go Abyssal Mask for sure then. Abyssal Mask also is a magic resist item, but also counts as a damage item because it's essentially a void staff for me. So I'm gonna put my damage through them much more effectively. I have Demonic, I have Liandry's, and I have my W for a ton of max HP burn. I'm gonna use all the portals here to get there quicker. Then use the Q over the wall here as well for the same purpose. I don't think I can really dive this, but no. Actually, turret's pretty low. Next wave, it should be plausible. Can they hit the turret? Is that possible? I'm a bit zoned by these... And that hurts too, Jesus Christ. We need this turret to be down, really. I threw it past him because if I hit the other guy, that's really good. But if I don't, then... That's a good enough engage. I was hoping Twitch would step into a vicinity where I could actually get him, but that was not possible, sadly. So it was not the best flash ult. I should have done it slightly faster with Twitch's positioning, and I think I would have been fine, but yeah, I messed up. Can I move today, please? That would be lovely. I feel like I got like weirdly CC'd there. I don't know what that was. That was probably a Milio QA. Must have been. Yeah, I'm very bad at landing my Qs today. Seems. And I'm reading their movement patterns so poorly at the moment. Alright, interesting. I'm gonna keep my W active here in case they instantly pop up on the Soraka. Should be fine. We did miss though. That's a lot of damage. Soraka doing her job. Stun this guy didn't help. Damn it. I was trying to help, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave, man. And this is too much. Like, they're just overextending here, I think. The Twitch is gonna be back alive soon as well. I can do red, which is gonna give me permanent regeneration, which might allow me to help them, but... I don't know. Twitch is back alive now. Looked like some very good damage from Twitch. The exhaust was big, though. That exhaust was insanely helpful. Without the exhaust, they both would have died for sure, by the way. The last two items in this game scenario here would have been the Abyssal Mask, which is essentially a Void Staff as a magic resist item. And then a Frozen Heart or a Thorn Mail, really, one of those two. Against that team, probably a Thorn Mail. Yeah, I mean, either one is good. I think they're about equal, honestly, in that scenario. So yeah, that is it for Amumu, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button below. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing only 15.3k damage actually in this game. It's relatively low. I mean, to be fair, I fed the Camille 2 or 3 kills, to 2 or 3 kills, yeah. So she gets to get going. Camille's a very good snowballing champion, very good scaling champion. Azir, very good scaling champion, and Ezreal had a lot of kills as well. So, I mean, you know, lower damage for me, sure, I suppose. Not very surprising. They were all relatively strong, relatively fed here. Yeah, 12 kills there, 10 kills there. Makes sense, you know. Azir is just a very good damage champion in general. They all had very high damage potential, so I do respect that. I will say Camille's damage is probably slightly skewed because, for the most part, she does get to hit a Scion, right? So maybe it's a little bit inflated because of that. But overall, you know, it's okay. I don't always have to do the most damage. It's completely fine. True damage to champions at 1600, 10.8, yeah, of course. We have objective damage here at 36.2, which is the highest. That's good. Healing done at 15.6. We have damage taken at the most at 28.9. So that's good still as well. Self-mitigated at another 20k as well. And we have gold. Now, this is, by the way, what you see here. Like, the Scion took a lot of damage, and Camille gets to hit him in lane. So she gets to do quite a bit of extra damage for free. So that is definitely something to think about. Gold earned, though, at 12.5, which is just on par with the rest of them. So that's really, really strong. Yeah, didn't get to do my damage as much this game. But there are games where you can just, like, do tremendous amounts of damage. If there's any resemblance of, like, a solid team fight in a game, and you can get, like, a flash ult on 3 or 4 people, that is instantly a tremendous amount of damage. So, yeah, you know, it's okay. Conqueror for 282 healing, but the adaptive damage is the bigger factor that you don't see here. Then Triumph for 1000 health, 240 gold. Tenacity, coup de grace for some additional damage. I don't take Last Stand on the Amumu because you have so much CC that generally they don't actually get to hit you back that much, so you're going to be high HP a lot of the time, and then you can kind of execute them with this instead. Cheap Shield for only 560, which kind of lines up because obviously I only did like 17-ish k damage, whatever, this game. So obviously Cheap Shield is not going to have done as much, but I mean, the big thing as well here, of course, is the fact that the Shaco was very far behind. Can I see a CS? Yeah, so 222 against 105. This is a big one right here, right? Like, even though I didn't do the greatest damage in this game, I still put the enemy jungler out of the game, essentially. And doing that, just putting the enemy jungler out of the game and making him extremely weak is already a great benefit to your team regardless. And then on top of that, giving them a lead through certain ganks that I did, right? All of it adds up and they can just snowball. Have to worry about not too much, and it's pretty free. Yeah, that is really it for Amumu. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button below. Helps me out quite a bit. I do upload daily, so be sure to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.